And now, an all-new Savannah.
Previously on Savannah.
Surprise! Casey Wheeler?
One and the same.
This isn't a visit, you're staying. She's staying with us.
I thought you were close to signing with a record company. Promise is not always a promise in Los Angeles.
Does Reese Burton have any idea why you're really here?
She doesn't have a clue. Don't tell me you are the loser that loaned Nick the money.
Nobody loans a Corelli money.
But why?
The Corellis own most of the West Texas oil fields.
Is there any chance of you and me, slipping out early?
Sure. Ow!
What?
Oh, something stuck with me.
What?
An earring.
This is insane. I have no idea how that earring got there.
Tell your mystery date I think she's got lousy taste in jewelry.
Sooner or later, Reese manages to ruin every relationship that she has. She's insanely jealous.
Thanks for the tip.
Ever seen this?
I can't say that I have.
It's Mother's diary.
From when she was a teenager?
From when she was your wife.
I never saw her keep a diary.
It's because she had more sense than to show it to you. It's full of loathsome little details about your infidelities and crooked business dealings.
That's hogwash. Where did you get that?
It was in a safe in the riverboat. Tom's father had it.
Well, then you can be sure it's a phony.
Could Tom's father known about your affair with Judith Edwards?
Let me see it.
You even tried to bed my English teacher, Mrs. Johnson, but she was too smart for you.
Your mother didn't know what she was talking about, dear.
So you did get Mrs. Johnson in the sack?
That's not what I meant. And don't talk that way to your father.
Fine. Because those disgusting little entries don't interest me nearly as much as this one.
Give me that.
I met with my attorney today to amend my will. I'm leaving my half of Burton Industries to Reese with a trustee in charge until her 21st birthday.
Well, there, that's proof that that's a phony. Your mother wanted me to run Burton Industries so that I could look out for your interests.
I do not trust Edward to manage the business untempered by the influence of a more reasonable and humane soul. Boy, did she have your number.
What is your point? That I'm a bad man? You already think that.
My point is that I own half of Burton Industries, a fact that you kept hidden from me.
No, young lady, your mother may have intended to leave you half of the company, but the stark truth is she died before she changed her will.
Oh, and if you had found a later will, I'm sure you would have never dreamed of hiding it.
That's outrageous.
Oh, you're right. That's far too risky. You probably would have burned it. I have bad news for you, Daddy. Children learn by example, and I've learned to be ruthless. And if I have to bury you, I will.
Hey, my friend, where you been, man? Good to see you. You're winning. All right, all right.
Dave, have you seen Tom?
He's over at the bar.
Oh, thanks.
Reese.
Nick.
Reese, please. Be open-minded about this. You found an earring under my covers. I realize that doesn't look good, but I don't like being accused of things I didn't do, and I did not sleep with another woman.
I guess there could be another explanation.
Thank you.
You enjoy wearing earrings yourself.
Very funny.
Well, you told me to be open-minded.
Yeah, but you're not.
Nick, there was an earring in your bed.
Maybe it got mixed up with my laundry at the washateria.
Oh, the washateria.
Yeah.
Yesterday you said it was the maid's.
I don't know where it came from, and I don't know how it got there. But I know how it didn't get there. It didn't come off the ear of some other woman I was in bed with. I sure as hell don't wear earrings. You know, maybe the problem is you just have an overactive imagination, or low self-image, or a deep-seated distrust of men.
That's it. The last one. Tom, could I speak to you in private for a minute?
Certainly. Trouble in paradise?
No. No trouble at all. It's over.
You and Nick called it quits.
I called it quits. He's seeing someone else.
Tell me who it is, and I'll send flowers to express my gratitude.
The bouquet goes to Veronica.
Veronica? Nick is seeing Veronica?
Could we change the subject? I'm here about my mother's diary.
It's interesting reading. Your father makes me look like a saint.
Oh, no contest there. He denies that Mother left me any part of Burton Industries.
How can a father treat his own daughter that way?
I need to find the attorney that drew up Mother's will.
How can I help?
Well, she said his name was Eugene Scott. Did your father know him? Does that name sound familiar?
Familiar. My father paid his firm through the nose when he was struggling to keep the riverboat.
What was the firm?
Daniels, Kolchak, McNeil, and Scott.
Oh, that's great. Do you know where they are? I haven't been able to find an attorney named Scott listed anywhere in Savannah.
Some nearby town. I don't remember the place, but we'll find him. We'll grab the phone. Let's get to work.
Blow on these for luck? Thanks.
Hey, anytime.
Hi. Glad to see you working. Work's best cure for a broken heart.
Broken heart.
Well, best cure during daylight hours.
I never said I had a broken heart.
Ah, it's because you're one of those guys that won't admit it, which makes being on the rebound even more dangerous.
How so?
Well, you'll throw yourself into your work 18 hours a day, pretending that you don't need or want a social life, when in fact, you don't think you want a social life with anyone else but Reese.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember asking your advice.
That's because you're in denial. That's the first sign of a broken heart. Denial.
Did you ever consider a career as a radio psychologist?
I just want to remind you, Nick, that Reese Burton is not the only fish in the sea. You ought to drop your hooks in the water again sometime.
You do have a way with words.
What are Mr. Burton's plans for the building now that the factory shut down?
He's looking for a long-term lease or lease purchase option, probably from another manufacturing firm.
I thought he might have plans to develop the land.
No, I propose turning it into a shopping mall, but you know how restrictive Savannah's zoning is.
Oh, but that's why Savannah is Savannah.
This is one town that'll never be overbuilt, that's for sure.
Now, how much is Burton asking for the lease?
That's the price for everything except equipment.
But he's keeping the equipment.
He sold it.
Already? Well, who bought it?
A Roscoe, something or other. I don't know. I'm only handling the property.
What are you doing here, Frank?
Looking for you.
You're the one they sent to help?
I know you. You know the area. Makes sense.
Well, not to me, it doesn't.
You don't have a choice. So just fill me in on what you learned.
Cassie sounded great last night, didn't she?
Great. She sang like an angel. Whitney Houston, look out.
She's all right.
Hey, look, Dean. I really appreciate what you did to get us to patch things up.
I knew if you two only got together.
Don't get in the car.
All right, what's going on?
Look. Over there.
Oh, yeah, it's Cassie.
Uh-huh, and she's with that damn bass player.
Bass player?
Yeah, the one she ran off with to Los Angeles. He's the reason Cassie never went to law school. As far as I'm concerned, he ruined her life.
Hey, whoa, where you going?
To find out what the hell he's doing here.
What? Hey, don't do anything, crazy.
Uh-oh.
What? You better go.
I'll meet you at the riverboat tonight.
Yeah, I'll see you at midnight. Just go. Hi, Dad.
Don't hide Dad, me. What's that lowlife doing talking to you? Are you still seeing him?
No, I just ran into him by accident.
By accident? In Savannah? Don't give me that. He's come after you.
No, it's not what you think.
Look, Cassie, you can't see him again. Now, I won't allow it.
I am too old for you to forbid me to do anything.
And I am not too old to make that young man's life miserable if he keeps messing with my daughter.
No, don't talk like that. You know, stay away from him. Stay away from both of us.
Fine.
You took a reporter through River Run?
An article on the factory would be a great marketing tool to attract a tenant. I better have the place leased within 6 weeks of the story hitting the newsstands.
Lane McKenzie happened to give you a publication date for her piece?
No, she said she was only doing preliminary research.
I see.
I could call the newspaper and find out what it would take to get the article published quickly.
I don't want to appear to manipulate the press. It would be unseemly.
Oh, of course you're right. I'll call you if I get any bids on the property.
All right, dear. Thank you.
Alexander?
Eleanor, it's Edward. I thought you told me you were taking Lane McKenzie off the River Run story.
I did. She's been reassigned to another story.
Well, your definition of reassignment is obviously different than Lane's definition of reassignment.
I'll get right on it.
Long day.
I'll stay.
I was thinking about knocking off early.
Well, that is a delicious idea.
Yeah, and I remember you saying you were always available if I ever needed a shoulder to lean on.
Absolutely.
So, would you mind covering the floor for me till closing?
Cover the floor for you?
Yeah, just tonight.
What on earth for?
I took your advice.
My advice?
Mm-hmm. I'm throwing myself back into the shark-infested waters of the dating pool. I asked someone out.
Already?
You're the one who said not to wait.
Yes, but you have to exercise a little judgment. I think that's a bit hasty.
Well, I found a lovely woman who's in the same predicament I am. She's trying to get over her old boyfriend, and I'm ready and willing to help.
Darling, you are not in the right mind yet. She could be taking advantage of you.
A young, attractive woman might be trying to take advantage of me. Gosh, that would be awful. Well, good night. Thanks for waiting.
Yes?
You wanted to see me?
Yes, I read your article on the city's new waste disposal plan. Don't bother, you won't be staying long.
Was there a problem with my article?
It was fine if I need something to line the bottom of a birdcage.
The managing editor told me he loved that piece.
He makes mistakes.
Well, what was wrong with it?
The research was superficial. And perhaps if you hadn't wasted so much time investigating the River Run plan against my wishes...
Now, I researched River Run on my own time.
Your own time?
Yes.
While you still had work undone on the story that you were assigned to write, that you were paid to write.
All right, it won't happen again.
You're right, it won't. You're fired.
What?
You have 30 minutes to get your things packed and get out of this building.
Yeah, but
and if you want any sort of reference from me, you will leave quietly.
I would starve before I asked for anything from you.
I don't want to do this anymore.
What are you talking about?
I want out.
You can't quit now. We're right in the middle of it.
I hate spying on my friends.
Can't be helped.
You didn't tell me it was going to be like this before you recruited me.
I didn't know you'd end up back in Savannah.
I want out.
You can't get out, and you can't tell anyone what we're doing until we've nailed the Burtons. Understand? Understand?
Yes.
Savannah will return after these messages. And now we return to Savannah.
I can't believe you were fired over an article on recycling.
She wasn't. She was fired because of Edward Burton and his river run plan. She was told to lay off the store, and she wouldn't.
Well, what I'd like to know is how Eleanor Alexander even knew I was working on River Run.
Someone at the paper probably told her here.
Well, I didn't tell anyone at the paper. Must have been someone at Burton Industries.
Do you have any idea who?
No, and you know, I'll tell you what else is strange. My computer files on Edward Burton are accidentally wiped out at work.
Oh, gosh, I hope you kept backups on floppy disks.
Sure did.
Lane, listen to me. I'm getting a little worried about this, okay? I think you should steer clear of Burton Industries.
You know I can't do that. There's a story here.
And where do you think you're going to sell it? Not in Savannah, that's for damn sure.
Edward Burton is a state senator, and if he is at the bottom of something shady, there are half a dozen papers who would love to get the story.
Time of my life, sugar. I'm no fool. I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Tonight sounds terrific. Betty, I can't get off early tonight. How about lunch? Great. Great, I'll see you at the Soul Food Palace. All right.
Was that Betty Harrison?
Yeah.
Nick, you can't date the customers.
Why not?
Because we have a policy against it.
Why?
Well, let's take Betty for an example. She's one of our best regulars. But when you break up with her, our riverboat revenues will go down because she won't want to see your ugly mug again.
So it's business?
It is strictly business.
When I was an employee, you told me it was against the rules to date other employees.
It is.
Now that I'm an owner, it's against the rules to date the customers.
That's right.
The SS Savannah has a customer base which includes the whole state of Georgia and most of Florida and South Carolina.
Do I detect some resistance on your part?
Well, it just seems to me that if I follow your rules, I'm going to have to fly my dates in from the Pacific Rim.
You have an attitude problem.
No, I don't. But as owner, I plan to make a motion that we change the policy. I'm sure that Tom Masick will second the motion. In fact, I imagine it's the first time that Tom and I will ever agree on anything in a board meeting. You'll excuse me. I have a lunch date.
Hi. We're here to see Eugene Scott.
I'm sorry, we don't have a Eugene Scott.
But I made an appointment.
Reese Burton.
Yes.
Your appointment is with Stephen Scott.
No, I specifically asked for Eugene Scott.
Well, you didn't speak to me. I would have told you that there's no Eugene Scott working here.
I used to work for Eugene. He's Stephen's uncle, dear, before your time. Everybody's before her time. Eugene retired years ago, not really by choice.
Where can we find him?
Mr. Scott, you have some visitors.
Thank you. Excuse me, are you Eugene Scott, the attorney?
One and the same.
You don't know me.
Of course I know you. Let me see. Whiplash. 1972.
No, we're here about a will you made out some years ago.
For Catherine Burton.
Catherine Burton. Well, you haven't changed a bit.
I'm not Catherine, I'm her daughter, Reese.
Well, I'll be. You're the spitting image.
So you did make out a will for Catherine Burton?
You bet. And it was airtight. She left everything to her darling daughter. How is your daughter, Catherine?
No, I'm not Catherine, I'm Reese. Did you make a copy of the will?
Ah, copies aren't worth a plug nickel. The court wants the original.
Did you tell Catherine where she should keep the original?
Your husband is a snake. Don't you dare let him get his hands on that will, Catherine.
Yes, sir.
And don't put it in your bank box. Why, if you're to pass on before he does, he'd get in there and he'd toss that will before you were laid out in your coffin.
Yes, sir.
Just leave it where it is.
And where is that?
Under the watchful eye of Aunt Lottie.
Okay, so the old man had a few bulbs burned out, but he did have moments of lucidity, and now we know where to look for the will. So, who is Aunt Lottie?
My mother's favorite aunt.
Where does she live?
In Bonaventure Cemetery.
She's dead?
She died before my mother did.
Would you latch the bar up for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks. One time I forgot to hook it and the darn thing fell down when I shut the door. I was locked inside for 30 minutes before anybody noticed I was gone.
Really? That must have been horrible.
Yeah, maybe we should consider a new type of latch for this door.
Yeah, well, thanks for warning me. I'll bring it up at the next owners' meeting.
Find a listing for Orozco Limited anywhere.
Do you know where the equipment is being shipped?
Yeah, a textile plant in Honduras. I called there, and Guatemala, and Belize, and Nicaragua, and Costa Rica. I even called the Cayman Islands. Nothing.
Maybe Orozco is a U.S. company.
No, it wasn't incorporated in Georgia.
Well, if you wanted to incorporate in the United States, what would be the most tax-friendly state to choose?
Delaware.
Delaware.
I don't believe it. Eleanor Alexander, president.
Oh, Nick, thank you so much for helping me. Those boxes are way too heavy for me, and Dave left early today.
That's no problem. Get the latch.
Oh, yeah. Watch your step now. Just go ahead and set it right down there next to the bourbons.
I can't see too well. Will you flip on the light?
Just put it on the second shelf. What was that?
Sounded like a bar. Didn't you remember to latch the bar up?
You saw me latch it.
Won't budge.
Oh, Dave said we needed a new lock.
Well, now's a fine time to tell me.
Tell you, I have claustrophobia. Hey, hello. Hey, anybody out there?
No one's gonna hear you. We're too far down.
Yeah, but I want out of here.
Calm down. We're fine.
It might be fine, but I can't breathe.
Hey, Peyton, calm down. Hey, that's only nerves. There's a vent in the ceiling. We're not gonna suffocate. It's not a meat locker, so we're not gonna freeze to death. The worst thing that can happen to us is we might have to spend the rest of the night down here until a cleaning crew comes in the morning.
We have to spend the whole night in here.
Savannah will return after these messages. And now we return to Savannah.
That will isn't with Aunt Lottie's belongings in the attic. I don't know what I'll do, but I stopped short digging up her coffin.
You want me to give you a hand?
Yeah, if you have time.
Yeah. Come on, Cass, join us.
Yeah.
You know what? I would, but I'm asleep on my feet as it is. If you want to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, no, I can't wait. I'm too wired to sleep.
Well, we'll try to keep it down to a dull roar.
All right, good luck.
What other boxes belong to Aunt Lottie?
Oh, it's cold.
Take my jacket.
No.
Come on.
No. I hate it when men go cold trying to keep a woman warm.
Just take it.
No. Look, there's a packing blanket over there. Oh, that feels wonderful. Look, it's freezing. Come on, get under here with me. Come on.
This does help.
Hey, Lane, try looking in that box.
Ooh, Aunt Lottie loved to travel.
Oh, she couldn't focus the camera to save her soul. She figured it was easier to buy postcards.
Ooh, look at these gloves. Oh, you should frame these for the guest bath.
Lane, I'm trying to find my mother's will. You can decorate the house some other time.
Well, we've looked through everything the woman left behind. I haven't seen a scrap of paper with anything interesting on it. Not even a love letter.
I give up.
No, you don't.
It's hopeless.
We are gonna find that will because then you'll own half of Burton Industries and we can find out why I lost my job investigating your father's business. Come on. Hop to it. Come on.
Nick. Look, I know ever since we met, you've taken what I say with a grain of salt, but I really am sorry about you and Reese.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah, but she should have believed you about the earring. I mean, you've been nothing but honest since you've come to Savannah. In fact, you probably deserve the entire reward for that emerald.
Well, you want to give your half back?
No.
I didn't think so. But thanks for the sentiment.
I hope that translates into you're not as bad as I thought either.
You're not as bad as I thought either.
Well, I'm glad we've cleared the air.
Your hands are like ice. Give them to me. I'll heat them up for you. Why are you closing your eyes?
It's nothing. My hands are warm enough now, thanks.
Are there any other parts of your body that need heating up?
Nick Corelli, we are business partners now.
Well, don't tell me there's a rule against helping out your partners, too.
There is definitely a rule in my book against what you're thinking.
I made an innocent offer to help. I thought your feet might be cold.
My feet? You're talking about my feet?
Yeah. Yeah, kick off your shoes. I'll warm your toes.
Well, I guess there's no harm in that.
Well, that's it. We've gone through everything. You sure you don't want to check the garage? Positive. All that Lottie things are stored in the attic.
Hey, I thought you were going to sleep. No, I was hoping you had come back down. I need to borrow an alarm clock if you have one.
Oh, yeah, no, I have one, but you've got to look at this first.
All right.
We found it in the attic.
It's the 4 of us on the day I got my driver's license.
Oh, and you took us for a ride?
While your father secretly followed to make sure we were safe.
Only we knew what he was doing, so we were giggling, which caused you to nearly run off the road.
He was always overprotective.
Here, you put this on your dresser as a reminder that you're one of an awesome foursome. Here.
We do go back a ways, don't we?
Oh, we're just so glad you're back in Savannah.
I've really missed you.
I've missed you, too.
Oh, no, no, don't cry. Oh, we're so happy that you're back.
I am, too.
Oh, come on.
Really? I am.
Nick, my feet are warm. My calves are warm. And that is just about as far north as I want you to massage me.
All right.
Don't get me wrong. It's not that I didn't appreciate you helping me.
No, it's my pleasure.
I just noticed that it's gotten a bit hot in here. Don't you?
I noticed that.
Yeah, do you mind if I take off this blanket?
I was going to take off my jacket.
Oh, well.
Mind if I take off my shirt?
No. Mind if I take off mine?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah. I want to take it off myself.
What if somebody finds us?
The cleaning crew isn't due at work for another 30 minutes.
It's wonderful you've taken such an interest in running this boat.
What were you thinking about when I was rubbing your feet?
Let me show you.
padlocked the storeroom.
Well, who was the last one to leave? I'm not sure.
Miss Richards.
Well, I'm glad that somebody finally found us.
You've been locked in?
Yes, it was horrible. We spent the whole night here on the floor.
You know, I found this little hook outside. It must have popped out.
Oh, well, thank goodness you came when you did. Excuse me.
I couldn't be more grateful, really.
I heard you were stuck in the storeroom.
False.
Look, would you call the locksmith and have that match fixed?
Power to lay on the line to this guy.
And I need you to go over
he's
this
not awake this early.
They start at 4:30
look,
in the morning.
darling, can I take care of that tomorrow?
Could you have Tom
Dog
take
tired.
care of that? I mean, my back's all stiff from sleeping on the floor last night.
Sure, whatever you say, boss.
Nice thing about being the owner is you call your own hours.
We've both been on board this boat for 24 hours straight without a single break.
I'd call that devotion to business.
You must be starving.
I am.
How about going back to my place for breakfast?
Oh, Nick, I hate to always be disagreeing with you, but I'd prefer breakfast to be the second order of business.
Ooh, let's get the hell out of here.
Whew, I'm starving. Scramble me an extra egg.
You do realize you and I are both out of jobs. I mean, these groceries have to last.
Oh, Cassie's singing at the riverboat now. She'll buy us food if we go hungry, right, Cass?
Reese Burton's father would never let his daughter go hungry.
Now, that was the old Reese Burton.
He's that angry with you?
I'm not angry at him. I'd never take a dime from him.
Well, I hope your mother's will turns up before we run out of food.
There is no will.
You're certain?
I think for once Dad might be right. Mother meant to change her will, but she never got around to it.
She certainly didn't leave one under the watchful eye of her old Aunt Lottie.
Aunt Lottie? Wait, is that your aunt with the big red poofy hair?
No, she was my great aunt. You remember? White hair, white collars, white powder.
White gloves.
Can't picture.
I have a portrait of her when she was a young lady.
Where is it?
It was in the living room, but I put it in the dining room when I was hanging some new pictures.
Under the watchful eye of Aunt Lottie. Hey, be careful.
I wonder if it isn't a little carried away with this watchful eye stuff. The will.
I always knew Aunt Lottie was my favorite aunt.
Savannah will return after these messages. And now we return to Savannah.
I'd like to have my visitors announced, Reese.
Oh, I'm not a visitor. I work here.
You coming to work for me?
Not for you, Daddy, with you.
With me?
With you, against you, whatever it takes to make some changes around here.
We don't need any changes around here.
I don't know what you're up to selling your equipment to Eleanor Alexander, but I'm going to find out. Because I own half this company. Better buy another chair for the boardroom, Daddy. I found Mother's will.
Excuse me, Reese.
Veronica, are you wearing your dolphin earrings?
Yeah. Do you like them?
You're wearing them both.
Well, I usually wear 2 earrings at once.
Didn't you lose one?
No, why?
My mistake.
Oh, there he goes.
Okay. Judging by his last 2 rounds, we have 8 minutes before he comes back.
Let's go.
It's in here.
Try that door.
Oh, gosh, it's locked.
Let me at it.
Well, I'll look you up next time I lock my keys in the car.
I hope your reporter friend is right about this.
Oh, I'm sure Lena's right. She said Eleanor Alexander's shipping her freight out of this warehouse to Honduras.
Watch it.
Yeah. You know, Bobby never signs up on this stuff.
How do you know the stuff hasn't already been shipped to Honduras?
Okay, Lane saw it being crated when she was at the factory, and they couldn't move it that quickly. All right, we need to find crates marked Orozco Limited.
Oh, you don't have to look far. Let's take a peek inside. Just what it says it is, used textile machinery.
Let's take a look at this one. Oh, gosh.
3 more minutes. That's it? We gotta go?
No. One more.
Only for you, Cassie.
Oh, my God. I've never seen so much money in all my life. Too bad it's not real.
This is crazy.
You didn't have to come.
Well, I can't let you go alone.
Look, I just want to poke around the warehouse before they ship the equipment off. I'm only going to ask a few questions.
Which no one is going to answer.
Well, it's my job to get answers.
You don't have a job, Lane. You were fired.
For pursuing the story. I'm telling you, Edward Burton and Eleanor Alexander are hiding something.
Jesus, guy behind us is awful close.
Let him pass.
Well, if what you're saying is true, don't expect anyone to answer anything or tell you anything.
Well, it can't hurt to ask.
What is this guy doing? Hang on.
Reese, how did your father take the news?
Oh, he's in a state of shock, which is exactly how I like him. Where's Nick?
Nick. I thought you were through with him.
I may have jumped to the wrong conclusion.
No, you didn't.
I need to give him the benefit of the doubt, Tom.
You told me he was cheating on you.
Some new evidence turned up. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm getting back together with him. I'm just saying I need to talk to him.
I know. This will be the first time that I've had breakfast and lunch in bed.
Well, I don't want you to starve to death. I have no intention of ever letting you out of this bed. Thank heavens for pizza delivery. I hope you like pepperoni.
Darling, things are already hot and spicy. Pizza's here.
Hey.
Reese.
Stay tuned for upcoming scenes from the next episode of Savannah. Next Monday on an all-new Savannah.
Reese, I thought you were the pizza man.
I've got a bigger surprise for you than that.
It's not as if we're doing anything illegal.
Found the counterfeit money in the docks. It's at one of Burton's warehouses.
Well, you're not my boss anymore.
If you can't carry your load, we'll sue your ass right out of this business.
I do not want my daughter within 100 miles of my company. Her mother willed Reese half the business.
I'll be dead and buried before Reese Burton ever gets the best of me.
An all-new Savannah next Monday.